At the back of the fortress in the Horns of the South, we find a man named Keeper Deacon.
You alright, newbie? Have you been to see the refugees? I can't believe poor Cole was put in a cage.
No, I haven't. Who's Cole?
Hey, what a mess. Cole came to us with a group of refugees from some nearby villages. They were looking for shelter from, well, everything that's been happening here. Bandits, the weirdness, the Del Reader, hunger. I was happy Fergus let them in and allowed them to stay. You'll meet them in the village. They live in the buildings up high. Not long ago, though, Cole started acting very strange, erratic, sometimes even aggressive. One of our keepers, old Mahon, tried to calm him down. He might have used too much force, and Cole felt compelled to defend himself. He bit old Mahon. And since then, the old fool has been lying in the infirmary. Frankly, I think Mahon brought it on himself. They shouldn't have put that poor man in a cage. Wait, if you ever meet Beatrys, please give her those flowers. I know it's not much, but I'd like her to know she's not alone. I support her and the other refugees. And I'm sure there are more of us who do.
Now let's go deliver these flowers to Beatrys and see this guy in a cage. As we approach the beach, we get stopped by a gatekeeper.
Oh, Mother have mercy. Not another one. If I let you pass, will you promise not to make any trouble?
I can try, but no promises.
That's just my luck. Take the post, Tiernan, they told me. You'll be looking after a village full of old farts. That's practically early retirement, they said. What a load of crap. There's always something. If it's not the deck falling apart, it's a refugee running around biting people.
You said a refugee is biting people?
Well, to be fair, he only bit one person. But it was a keeper. I know Mahone can be a piece of shit sometimes, but gods. Now both of them are sick. And Haber's got no clue what's wrong. Which is the only reason that refugee isn't dead. Yet. So, he's sitting in a cage. His wife's crying all day and everyone's pissed. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in the middle of it all.
Now we can continue down to the beach to investigate this beach biter. And as we arrive, we immediately see the man in the cage and Beatrys.
What do you want? To gawk at the beast? Well, I'll have to disappoint you. My Cole is not the monster you all believe him to be.
Has something happened?
So you really don't know? If you're not from here, I'm not sure what could have brought you to this hellhole. But you have my sympathies. Just know that Cole isn't like that. Something is poisoning his mind and soul. I don't know what it is, or why it happened to Cole. But now we're all at the mercy of those damned keepers.
Tell me more about what happened.
One evening there was a quarrel between our group, the villagers, and one of the keepers. They'd had a bit too much to drink and let some comments slip. They hurled insults at us, saying there's no place for us here, that we should just get the hell out of here because things are hard for everyone. Hard? Sure. I bet that bunch of wimps wouldn't last a week outside. All they do is sit in that keep of theirs, thinking they're the defenders of justice.
What happened next?
Well, Cole went mad. I've never seen him like that before. He attacked that keeper and bit him. It was serious, but the keeper survived. If it weren't for the other men from the village, things could have ended very differently. Afterwards, they chained Cole up and locked him in a cage. His condition started to worsen. They said a monster like him doesn't deserve a jail cell. Jail cells are for humans. Bastards.
They didn't kill him on the spot after something like that?
Surprising, isn't it? It seems that Quartermaster Fergus banned any kind of vigilante behaviour. And the local healer said he wants to make sure whatever made Cole this way isn't contagious. So as long as that question remains unanswered, we're at a standstill. But honestly, if anything happens to that keeper, I have no doubt Cole will be killed and will be thrown out of the keep.
When did Cole start feeling worse?
This might sound silly, but before we reached the keep, we came near a strange structure. The locals call it the Arch Spire. In the morning, we realised everyone had a strange dream, but it was a little different for each of us. Cole started acting weird after that, and in time, it only got worse.
Did he tell you what his dream was about?
No, only that, well, it didn't make much sense. But he was convinced that something bit him. He kept checking. It must have been some bug. Something changed by the weirdness. That must have caused his fever, his insanity.
Can you describe how the evening went before the night you had that dream?
Well, it was pretty typical. We started a fire and threw some cobwebs into it. Frank brought them back from one of his treks. That boy could always find them somehow. It was our protection from the night and the weirdness. Ellis was on watch that day, but from what he told us, he eventually fell asleep. We were lucky no one slit our throats.
What was your dream about?
I was in a strange place. Dark. Full of fog. Eerie. I was trying to find him. I called out, but no one answered. I was alone in the night, and then I kept falling, and falling, and falling. And then I woke up.
Where was your camp?
We set up camp near the Arch Spire. We hoped that bandits wouldn't dare to venture into a place like that. Well, now I know why we could have been right. With everything that's been happening lately, I'm ready to believe in every strange thing in this world.
This starts the quest. I see a darkness. And if we talk to Cole, we can see there's clearly something very wrong with him. Can you hear me? Do you need anything? And that's all we get out of Cole. Now at this point, we can talk to Beatrys again to give her the flowers. One of the keepers gave me those flowers, said it was a gesture of solidarity with your group.
What? What? How dare you? Do you know the meaning of those flowers in that configuration?
Not what he wanted to convey, I assume.
Revenge. Revenge, deception, and death. There's nothing nice about it, and I don't know if he did it on purpose or if he's just an idiot. But trust me, it's not a nice gesture.
If I knew what they meant, I wouldn't have given them to you.
Thank you. For them, you are from nowhere, just like me. That's why I believe you. Take those flowers away, burn them, throw them in a cauldron, whatever. I don't want to look at them.
That completes a Carnation to remember, and if we want, we can ask more about Beatrys and Cole's backstory. What brought you here?
Oh, right. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Beatrys. As for me and Cole, well, we left Ree hoping to find a quiet place to rest for a bit. We planned to travel the King's Road toward Camelot. Well, here we are. We found our bloody Camelot. Cole is locked up and all I can do is shed bitter tears.
Rye, is that where you are from?
Yeah, we grew up there. The village was built around a trade route. My parents ran a tavern that stood right by the road. We had a good life. We lacked for nothing. Well, that was before the damned grubwood started spitting out monsters. Then more and more caravans disappeared into the forest. People were telling stories that grew more horrifying by the day. In the end, taking that route meant certain death.
What happened to the tavern?
The same thing that will happen to every place on this godforsaken island. Ruin. We used to have generous clientele. Merchants and emissaries from all over Avalon. They had deep pockets, always left lots of gold. But that changed. Then our only income came from the villagers, who were getting drunker and poorer by the day.
So you decided to leave.
That was always our plan. Col and I never wanted to stay there forever. Beatrys and Cole from the village of Ree, that wasn't us.
Your parents stayed?
Yeah. I doubt I'll ever see him again. I don't think there's anything worth going back for.
What about the others from your group?
Each of us has a different story. Some wanted to seek their fortune elsewhere, like me and Cole. Some had to flee their homes because of bandits pillaging their villages, or because of the weirdness. Ree could be one of those places by now. There's so much turmoil in this world. People can suddenly lose themselves, becoming a danger to those they once loved.
When did you arrive here?
2 or 3 weeks ago. Things were starting to get difficult. The supplies we brought with us were running low. A larger group of people is always helpful. There's always someone to talk to and share the work with. But it also means more mouths to feed and more worries to deal with. It's not easy.
Now before we leave, we can speak with the other refugees up top.
My poor Morris. I hope he's surviving out there. Do you need help settling in, dear? This isn't the best day to start a new life in this place, but we don't always get to choose, do we? What a nasty business with that boy. I'm almost glad my Morris isn't here for this. He's such a bleeding heart.
What happened with that boy you mentioned?
Oh, I'm not sure, love. I don't move around too much. I just heard about that fight with the road keeper, and now poor Cole's locked up in a cage. Him and Beatrys make such a lovely young couple. They remind me of Morris and me when we were their age.
I heard you all had a strange dream some time ago.
A dream? Oh, yes. There was one, but I don't quite remember what it was about. I'm sorry, dear.
That's all she tells us, but there's 3 more refugees we can speak to.
They said it would get easier. I've already told you I'm not going anywhere. If you want something from me, then... Oh. I don't know you. I'm Dugald. You're not one of us. And you're not local either.
You could have chosen a better time to come here. Kind of poor ambience, if you know what I mean.
I heard you all had a strange dream some time ago.
What? Ah, yes. But people are making a fuss over nothing. A dream is just a dream. No need to dwell on it.
You've come to put me in the cage.
What?
Sorry. Just a bit of grim humour. You know, about what's been happening here. Such a mess, isn't it? Cole's alright, and Beatrys, what a shame. Such a fine girl. Anyway, I'm Ellis. Nice to meet you. What do you need?
I heard you all had a strange dream some time ago.
Aye, there was a dream. Strangest bloody thing out of all the strange shite I've seen. When we woke up, we realised that every one of us had a weird night. I was out in the wild. I had this feeling like something was chasing me. But it was Col who really had it rough. Poor sod was moping around afterwards like he'd been hit by a sack of bricks.
Something about him changed?
Yes and no, to be honest. See, Col has always been quick to anger, especially when things went sour. And back then, an awful lot of things were going to shite. But this time, I don't know, it felt different. He didn't even bother chatting with Beatrys. Normally, they're a good couple, a real match, if you ask me.
Did Cole tell you what was that about?
No, he didn't talk to me or anyone else in the group. Guess he didn't want us to worry, especially his lass.
That night, when you had a strange dream, you were on night watch, weren't you?
Right. I admitted to them that I'd fallen asleep. My eyelids felt like they weighed a ton, and before I knew it, I was out. Maybe it's stupid, but I had this strange feeling, like something was inviting me into that dream I mean. Don't ask me why. Feels mad just talking about it now, but, well, we were all dead tired, so it's probably just that.
Something happened. Frang listens.
I heard you all had a strange dream some time ago.
Frang doesn't know dream. Frang calls them visions. And yes, Frang had one not long ago. Alone, surrounded by wolves. They were no aggressive, so Frang felt no fear. It was they who feared Frang. Then, I caught the scent of blood and followed it. But I didn't reach the end. The vision stopped. Now, Frang waits for the next one, to see what's ahead.
Now if we head up to the jail, we can question the keeper who was bit, and on the way, let's tell Keeper Deacon about the flowers. Beatrys wasn't happy about your flowers.
So the bitch understood the meaning, yes? I'm glad. They should all be scared shitless. Even more so after Cole got what he deserved.
Was that what you planned from the beginning?
Congratulations on your powers of observation. Those vagrants should know that since they live on our dime, they also live by our mercy. I can do anything to them, and they can't do shit. My plan was perfect.
That's sick.
It's necessary. And I don't have to explain myself to you. You're from nowhere. So, you're nobody. Become a keeper, and you'll have the right to punch me in the face. But, as it is, you'd only get thrown in jail for starting a fight with a keeper. The refugees are a tumour on the healthy body of the Horns of the South. Remember this, and make wise decisions.
Wow. Well, after uncovering Deacon's true intentions, we can head into the jail to talk to Keeper Mahone, who was bit.
Who are you? What do you want? I don't recognize your face.
Are you a keeper? Why are you in a cell?
I am. They told me it's for my safety, and the safety of others. I don't like it. The keep is supposed to be my home, and yet here I am, locked in a damn jail.
Have you had strange dreams lately?
What? Yes, to be honest. I feel like I'm constantly living in a nightmare. I dream about something hidden deep, like it's between this world and another.
What happened to you?
That cursed madman from the refugee group bit me. I think his name is Cole. The boys told me he's locked up in a cage now. Good. That's the proper place for animals like him. By the All-Mother, if I'd known he was carrying some foul disease, I wouldn't have gone near them.
Why did he bite you?
He's just mad. I told the others the group of refugees would bring no good here. And as you can see, I wasn't wrong. Cursed bastards.
How would you describe what's happening to you?
Damned if I know. Whenever I've had a fever or cold before, I could always explain it. But this I can't find the words. Sometimes it feels like I'm fading away. Like the part of me that makes me who I am is disappearing. I don't know how to describe it. And there's a voice at times. It calls to me. Each night it draws nearer.
What is this voice?
Like a dreadful howl. Not at all human, that's for sure. At times, I hear our words within it. But more often, it's like a noise from deep within the bowels of the earth. Like something very wicked.
Can I help you somehow?
The medic and that red priest both came to see me. Both shrugged, offering no cure. Heber says I should wait. But if you've got anything stronger to drink, I wouldn't say no. It might ease the pain. Even just for a little.
Okay. Here, take it. Here's a spirit.
Thanks. That's really nice of you. Hold fast, and steer clear of those strangers.
Now, Mahone mentioned being visited by the Red Priest and the medic. The Red Priest won't say anything about this, but the medic will.
Oh, sorry. Do I know you? I'm terrible with faces. Either way, glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Jan Heber, a physician raised in Camelot and trained in the Royal Academy.
Do you know anything about what's wrong with Cole and the Bitten Keeper?
No, and I'm reluctant to admit that I'm unable to help with this matter. Cole's symptoms are unlike anything I've ever seen. I'm certain it's not one of the usual maladies carried by wild animals. As for the bite on Mahon, although it was a nasty wound at first, it healed very quickly. On Cole, it's barely visible.
All the refugees shared a dream. Do you know why that could have happened?
What do you think? Do I look like a mystic to you? A shaman? A village witch? I don't think so. Otherwise, I'd have a lot more to worry about. If you're looking for answers about things like this, you should consult the literature on the subject. Though, I can't say I'd recommend it.
And that's all the information we get, so we're gonna have to go investigate the campsite where Cole first got sick. After fighting off 2 wolves and a corpse eater, we can search around the campsite, but we don't see anything interesting, so we can sleep here for the night. And we wake up in a different dimension. We need to find a way out of here.
I'm hungry.
That doesn't sound good. At the end of this cave, we see it. A weird black creature.
Help me. Come closer, please. Just for a brief moment. It won't hurt.
Who are you?
My name, in your language, it'll be Abhartak. I was imprisoned years ago by your king. Human, but inhuman at the same time. I suffer, I wither, I am defiled. And they left me here to endure hunger and pain. I cannot bear this form. It is twisted and unbefitting of a foredweller.
What did you do to Cole?
So you've come here to save the man. So, you cannot help him now. His humanity has been devoured. He has been freed from this pointless human existence. My death will change nothing. It has gone too far. Instead, let me taste your blood. You too shall be freed.
What do you want to do?
Let me taste your blood. I need just a little. Let me bite you.
Why do you want to bite me?
To ease the pain. Yours and mine. I need food, and you need a bit of care. You humans are fragile. I can handle that.
No, you'll die. This guy tries his best, but he goes down easy. Or if we're feeling frisky, we can say, very well, bite me.
It burns! Your blood burns! It's a human! It's foul! I can't take this anymore!
And now we avoid the fight entirely, and he dies from the blood of King Arthur. On his body we find the Four Dweller Bauble, which gives a 25% chance that hitting an enemy will build up frenzy. Now we can come up here to exit the cave. This brings us back out to the campsite. Before we go back to Beatrys and Cole, let's go see Keeper Mahone again in the jail.
It's you. Some folks told me you've become quite interested in solving this matter. Well, I don't know why, since we're strangers, but thank you. Here. I hope it serves you well in your travels. Now, forgive me. I feel better, but I still need rest.
Well, I'm glad we were able to help Keeper Mahone. Heading back to the beach, we see the cage is empty, and Beatrys is up with the refugees, so let's go talk with her.
Oh, it's you. Did you hear? The keeper was cured. Cole wasn't so lucky. He's fallen into a strange state. A while ago, one of Fergus's men came by and told us, "You're bloody lucky Mahon got better." And that's the only reason we're still allowed to stay in the village.
Tell me about Cole and the strange state he's in.
He just sits there, staring. He doesn't notice anyone. It's almost as if all the life inside him is frozen. Even the part of him that was full of aggression.
I found the source of what made Cole this way, but I must have been too late.
I had a feeling something might change with your involvement. I knew you'd find something. I wish I could tell you more. I wish I could thank you. But right now, I just don't have the strength. You tried, and that means a lot. It's hard, and I don't think I can properly show my gratitude. I'm sorry.
Are you going to stay here?
I've been wondering why I should stay. But then I realised that Cole is still here. He's not himself, but his body is still here. His face. I can't leave him alone.
The keepers just let him out and allowed him to stay in the village?
Most of them wanted Cole dead, but Fergus forbade anyone from interfering. Since Mahon is getting better, he decided that Cole's fate is in our hands. But if anyone else raises a hand against him, they'd be sentenced, as if for murder. That cooled the tempers of the keepers and lessened the open hostility from the villagers. Besides, you've seen him. He hasn't moved much in the past few hours.
What are you planning to do?
I can't abandon him. Even if he's not exactly the Cole I knew, he still looks like him. I won't ask you to end his agony. How could I? I'll take care of him for as long as he lives. And then, I don't know. I'll probably leave this godforsaken place.
I'm sorry, Beatrys. I hope it'll get easier with time.
Sure. Easier. They say time heals all wounds. But this one feels like a wound that will always fester. One I can never forget.
That completes. I see a darkness. And now Cole will sit in his shack, a madman for the rest of his days. And if we talk to the refugees, they'll comment depending on the outcome.
I heard that keeper got better, and our call is still the same. Poor man.
Cole in the cage for the rest of his life. Das isn't no living. It would have been better to just end it.
Didn't think anyone would stop.
What a mess. I feel bad for Beatrys. But what do you do in a situation like this?
Beatrys has such a kind heart. I hope she manages to find some peace. Stay safe, dear.
That's the bad ending to this quest. Or, when speaking with Beatrys, we can choose one of these options. All three of these options will result in killing Cole. Let's just say, don't waste your life here. You have so much to live for. You should leave.
Yes, I've thought about that. Eventually I would just feel trapped here. Just do it quickly, at night. I don't want anyone to see. And I thank you.
Now let's wait till night and kill Cole.
You're back. Does that mean it's over?
Yes, it's over.
It's strange. In a moment like this, I should feel something. But I don't. There's nothing. Just emptiness. The night is so quiet. It's a good thing Cole left this world in peace. That's something he'd been missing lately. I won't keep you any longer. I'll start packing and leave before dawn. I'll head towards Kuanocht and then... we'll see. I thank you for trying. And for freeing me from this place. Take care.
And now Beatrys leaves, and the refugees will say this.
Beatrys is a brave girl. She won't have it easy all alone out there, but I have a feeling she'll do just fine.
Beatrys made a good decision. This place holds only pain and memories for her.
Cole is dead. He must have died of exhaustion. Oh, and Beatrys left us. I just hope she'll be able to get over all of this.
I hope Beatrys will be alright. Such tragedy. So terrible. Oh, Cole. Take care of yourself, love.
That was the good ending to I See a Darkness, and that was the full story of the man in the cage. Overall, I thought this was a great side quest. There's no happy ending, but at least we could put Cole out of his misery and help Beatrys move on. Either way, I had a lot of fun making this video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and as always, thank you so much for watching.